The essays in this collection attest to the constant presence of African Americans in the region that became Saratoga County in 1791. Before that date, they labored as slaves in and around Old Saratoga, known today as Schuylerville, Philip Schuyler's 18th century farm, lodging operation, and trade center. Some served in the Revolutionary War and that embattled region. Once Boston Spa and Saratoga Springs emerged by 1819 as summer tourist destinations, free blacks found jobs as entertainers and hospitality staffers in the hotels there. National debates during this period over the future of slavery and the access of free African Americans to full civil rights had several consequences for blacks in Saratoga County. It attracted a few free farming families. It lost a few to the Adirondacks, where the promise of free land by abolitionist Gerrit Smith guaranteed their abilities to meet the state's property ownership requirements for black men. It received travelers on their way to Canada via the Underground Railroad. It hosted anti-slavery speakers like Frederick Douglass. Later, during, and following the Civil War, a triple-layered black community consisting of vacationers, seasonal workers, and a year-round population took shape and persisted through the 20th century in an environment characterized by a loose, uneven pattern of de facto social segregation, with the exception of the relatively egalitarian school system. Until urban renewal of the 1960s, Congress Street in Saratoga Springs served as the center of this population of boarding house owners, racetrack workers, waiters, cooks, maids, jazz club operatives and personnel, and assorted proprietors like pharmacy owner T.H. Sands Pennington and the Daggs family farmers. Various black celebrities like Black Patty and Duke Ellington performed at clubs. Political leaders like Frederick Douglass and Booker T. Washington made stops as lecturers and entertainers. Black churches and fraternal lodges flourished from the 19th century, swelling in activity during the summer months. A few black establishments like Hattie's Chicken Shack became iconic features of the Spa City and continue to present day despite changes in ownership. Although small in numbers then, blacks historically have contributed to the economy and the social life of Saratoga County. Late 20th century urban renewal and suburbanization alongside gentrification over the past 20 years in Saratoga Springs, the largest concentration of the county's African Americans, have prompted a decline in their numbers as many can no longer afford housing in the region. Significantly, the collection highlights some of their stories that may otherwise be forgotten.